Hello and welcome back to Simply Solo Playthroughs at Solo Board Games on YouTube and other fun places. We are here today with Rack Control. This is currently on Board Game Geek. It is a print and play game. I did design the backs, which I do this to just do quickly because I don't think you can memorize the backs, and even though they're not 100% identical, but there are backs out there if you are interested. The board is made by Martin on Martin's Print and Play Hideaway, and definitely worth looking into if you do print and play games. And we're going to go on ahead and play Rack Patrol, which is going to be the USS Harder on Kickstarter. So let's play. The game is very simple. We flip over. We have a ship right away. And of course, we were already submerged, so that's a good thing. Captain is on the bridge. This is a transport. We look at the angle on the bow, which is 0, 0, 0, which is meaning it's coming right towards us. So we have a choice to do. Are we going to take a leading action or a trailing action? And we are going to take a trailing action. You want to do this so you don't kind of overshoot the boat. And this is the kind of two actions you would do as a submarine. So we take and we see what we end up doing. We look at the angle on the bow, which is 0, and we go -1 down from 3 to 2. This puts us in a nice position to shoot. Let's take a look if they hear us. And they do not hear us, which is always good. Now we have the choice. We can either attack, or we can try and get closer and hopefully get a better shot to attack. This means that it is an attack. So we're going to go ahead and move over here to the third row. And we're going to flip over, and we missed. Dang it. I hate when that happens. They're going to take a free shot at us. Good thing they're not very good. But we are going to change over from the captain to the chief of the boat. By the way, the chief of the boat is the highest enlisted non-commissioned officer on a submarine. Takes a lot of work to get into that position. And let's see if they hear it. Let's see if they can get us. And the answer is we have a 1, because they can hear. They know a 1, but there is a -1 right off the bat. So they're not going to be able to do any damage to us. We're going to try and escape. And we do not manage to escape. And that's this right here. So we stay right where we're at. They're going to attack again. 0. But we do lose 1 energy. Keep in mind, these boats would run on diesel on the surface, and they would recharge the batteries. And when they recharge the batteries, that's when they would submerge. And we try and leave. +3. And we are out. We did lose 1 more energy. If we get down to 0 energy, we have to automatically submerge surface, which means they see us right off the bat. We then go on ahead. This all goes back into the pile for later as part of our discard pile. We then switch back over to the captain, and we surface to charge our batteries. And we're going to do an emergency dive. Fortunately, we are not here, which cancels our emergency dive. So we are tentatively unseen. Angle on the bow is 180, which means they are going away from us. So we are definitely going to do a leading action here to try and catch up. Not the hinds. And what do? Wow, -1. That's pretty good. And no energy lost. Do they hear us? No, they do not hear us, but we do lose an energy. We are going to attack. We're going to try and get closer. And we do get closer. And we would have hit on the attack. Darn it. Do they hear us? Yes, they hear us. And even with the captain's ability, they're still going to hear us. So which means we are in a world of trouble because they have a +1 to damage. Cobb will take over, who can mitigate damage. 3 damage will mitigate down to 2. We will take 1 here and 1 here. We want to be careful on how we allocate out this damage. We also lose an energy. We try and escape. +2. We're out. So good news, we managed to escape with just a little bit of damage, but we're doing okay. But we haven't sunk anybody yet. We are back in command again. And this means that we can go back to base. It's kind of a choice of what we want to do. We are at the point where it's going to be difficult to continue on because we've already lost 2. And at this point, there are 6 of these in the deck. So we do want to count those and make sure that we are card counting. So that's going to end our first round. There are 3 rounds, which is typical of submarines. They basically went out for about a month, came back in, restocked, went back out for about a month, 3 weeks to a month, and came back. The main limitation was food. They didn't have quite the MRE situation that we have today. So most of the food was made fresh. And after a while, you had to make sure that you got more food and supplies for your boat. So we go back out on our second patrol. And no, we're going to ignore this and just move on. This is bad. Either morale took a massive hit because we're out of cookies or fresh food or something. And our third one is, and we're going to ignore that, Chief of the Boat takes over. We are surfaced at this time. We will submerge. We will surface. Captain takes back over. And we submerge. All right, we have another transport, 90 degrees, which means they're going left to right or right to left. They're going across our bow. We will do a trailing action, which is over on the right-hand side. What happens? We lose them. So he gets away. That does happen. And one of the things you'll notice with this game, what I really like, is it really captures the situation of what's going on, is that you have a lot of dead time sometimes. But we have another one right off the bat. And this one is also going left to right. And because we're trailing, which is what we would have been doing going left to right, we go -1. Do they hear us? No, they do not hear us. Now, do we want to attack or continue to get closer? Let's go closer. 0. Good thing we didn't attack. Do they hear us? No, they do not hear us, but we do lose 1 energy. Doesn't surprise me. We go on ahead and we try to move closer. We move further back. Do they? We lost another energy. Do they hear us? And we are at 25%. No, they do not hear us. Now we have to make a choice. And the correct answer is to, at this point, disengage. So we will disengage. And we're out. And we will go on ahead and surface, charge our batteries. Oh, these go back up from the last time we were into dock. And nobody is there. Submerge. Sorry, the Cobb took over. And again, nobody is out there. Surface. Do an emergency dive. We have another transport. And it is coming right at us. So we are going to do a trailing action. And nothing happens. Oh, and because we emergency dived. They do not hear us, but we do lose an energy. We're going to continue. These cards are not working with me today. So we do have the 90 degrees. It's a +1, which means we lost them. Again, we lost another one. Captain takes over. We will surface, recharge, and we have another one. Again, going left to right on the bow. We go on ahead and do an emergency dive. We are going to do let's do with a leading action because I have not done well. And we go -1. Do they hear us? No, they do not, but boy, is that close. But you'll also notice they have a -1 plus, so it would have to be all the way up here for us to be heard. We go on ahead and the question is, do we want to try and get closer? Yes, we're going to go try and get closer. And we do not, and we lose another energy. We're down to 50. They hear us. Are you kidding me? Hold on, that's a -1. So, -1 is blank. So they do not hear us. Okay, we are going to move into attack position. Torpedo in the water. And we hit. Finally, we hit something. Good news. He is being sunk as we speak. We go on ahead and they get a free shot at us. It does 0, so that is good. We go on ahead. We're down to 25%. And +1, and we are out. So the good news is we managed to sink 1. Chief of the boat takes over. We will surface, recharge, and nothing. We submerge. we are going to go back in the dock. At least we have one. That's the good news. We have one. So we go ahead, everything fills back up. Cap takes over, and let's shuffle the cards. Okay, we are out for our third and final patrol. I hate that coming up first. We go ahead and surface. We emergency dive because our crew is all nice and fresh. And angle on the bow is 180, going away from us. We will do a leading action. And we lose an energy. And we go -1. Do they hear us? No. We're going to try and get closer. -1. Perfect. Do they hear us? No, they do not. We lose an energy. And does not matter because we're going to go over and we're going to say, hello. And we hit. So we got a destroyer going down. Nice. But the bad news. +1 to damage. -2. So we'll take 1 off of each. We try and escape. +1. Damage. Oh, Cobb will take over, and that will mitigate the 1 damage here. So, good news. We escape again. +2, we are out. We are out of battery power, which means the captain is going to be taking back over. We will go on ahead and we are going to have to stay surfaced. I do that thematically. Oh my goodness. We do get our batteries charged. We do emergency dive. I don't know how we did all of that, but we managed to do it all. And it's coming right at us. So we will do a trailing action. We lose an energy. 0, 0, -1. Does not hear us. We're going to try and get closer. And there's our problem with trailing, with trying to get closer as they're coming right at us. Is we go on ahead and we just slip underneath them. So we are right below them. So we're going to continue to do a trailing action. And we get a -1, which it then reverses back. So we are behind them. And do they hear us? No. No, because the captain's on the ship. And they have 1 less to hear. And we are going to take our shot. How do we keep missing? This crew, I need a better crew than this. They obviously hear us. They go on ahead and take a 1, -1, so we're okay. We try and get out. +1. They try again to hit us. They do not, again, because of the -1. And +1, and we're out. So are our batteries. So we are going to have to automatically surface. Cobb will be taking over. Batteries are charged. So that's the good news. We go on ahead and submerge. We have another one. going away from us, we will do a leading action, which is on this side. Captain will take over, so we're not going to be heard. And our leading action, we do a 180 minus 1. Do they hear us? No. We're going to try and get closer. Good thing. Plus 1. Do they hear us? No. We're going to try and get closer. Energy down by 1. And we lost them. Dang nabbit. I really dislike losing them. It really irritates me. And we go on ahead and Cobb takes back over. We surface. Energy is restored. We submerge. We're going to go after him. We are absolutely going to go after him. 90. We're going to do a leading action because I want to get in close quickly. So nothing happens. We don't move in closer. Do they hear us? No. We move in closer. There it is. Minus 2. We do lose an energy. That's okay. We go on ahead and we move into attack. And we hit. Nice. They do damage to us. 2 damage. Cobb is there. Fortunately, he will reduce it by 1. That means the captain is on the bridge. So we will take a damage here. We then go on ahead and get out. Plus 1. They attack again. 0. We leave again. 0. They attack. 1 damage. We're going to take that to crew. Don't like this. We go on ahead and try and leave. Plus 2, and we are out. So good news. We are out. Now, the only question is there enough to get us home? Cruise down. And we have to automatically reshuffle. So you reshuffle the deck when you're out of the operations deck. You just reshuffle. And we do have a Cobb. He's had 2 units. We're in trouble. That was his 3rd one. Captain is back on deck. And we surface. We submerge. And we're home. So, good news. This is actually pretty successful. That is an 8 victory points. To kind of a beat your own score, but I'm okay with that one on this game. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Come back later, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.